It wasn't until he saw the marriage certificate his wife had obtained with someone else that the man finally collapsed in total shock, realizing her leaving home wasn't just a fit of anger. She had actually gone off to marry another man. As it turns out, just 2 months earlier, the husband had secretly married his former schoolmate, convinced he had covered his tracks perfectly and would never be caught. But the moment he stepped out of the marriage registration office, he was met with a delivery sent by none other than his wife. In that instant, terror gripped him as he realized his wife might already know about his secret marriage to his schoolmate. Why else would she have a package delivered directly to the marriage registration office? With trembling hands, he opened the document, only to find that it was a formal notice of abortion. The man was instantly crushed by despair. He hadn't even known his wife was pregnant. Desperate for answers, he immediately set out to find her and get to the bottom of the situation. But seeing this, his schoolmate quickly interjected, claiming the woman must have discovered their secret marriage and forged the abortion papers out of spite, just to manipulate him into taking her to see the aurora. The schoolmate even lied, saying the wife had threatened her before, claiming she had countless ways to force the man to leave her. The man blindly believed her, reasoning that if his wife truly were pregnant, she definitely would have told him right away. Despite this, he still decided he needed to find his wife and settle things once and for all. But just as he was preparing to leave, the schoolmate's parents arrived, shouting at the top of their lungs that they were taking her home to be married off to someone else. To protect her, the man immediately told them it was too late. He had already married the schoolmate, and they needed to stop pressuring her. However, the parents refused to back down, claiming they had already accepted a massive bride price from the schoolmate's original fiancée. Realizing they were only after money, the man told them to name their price. He would pay whatever they wanted. He thought he was being a hero, but he had no idea that the entire scene was a scripted drama directed and performed by the schoolmate and her parents. This was her trap to keep the man by her side while using his wealth to save her family from a total bankruptcy crisis. From then on, the schoolmate's family relentlessly pestered the man, forcing him to hold a formal wedding and pay the bride price immediately. They kept him occupied for 5 straight days. Once the work was finally done, the man sat down for dinner with his schoolmate. When he saw shrimp on the table, his wife's favorite food, he suddenly remembered that today was the day she was supposed to return from her trip to see the aurora, so he quickly packed a portion and rushed home to find her. But when he arrived, the nanny told him that the woman hadn't returned since the abortion and that she couldn't be reached. The news hit him like a bolt of lightning, yet he still tried to convince himself that his wife was just colluding with the nanny to trick him. He frantically messaged his wife to demand an explanation, only to realize he had been blocked for a long time. Panicked, the man ordered his subordinates to track her down while he rushed to the hospital where the abortion allegedly took place. Upon checking the records, his heart sank. His wife had indeed undergone the procedure. The doctor then told him something that broke him. The woman had tried to call him one last time right before the abortion. That's when he remembered. He had been so busy chatting with his schoolmate that he had hung up on his wife during her moment of greatest need. He collapsed in utter despair, falling limply to the hospital floor. At that exact moment, his subordinate arrived with even more devastating news. They could no longer find a single trace of the woman. Her bank cards had been closed and her identity information had been wiped. It was as if she had vanished from the world entirely.